Do you like to travel and you wish you could go and see more places or something like that? How about taking a little tour with me? I wanted to show you this book. It's been in my bookshelf for a good little while, a few years actually. This is hashtag Thursday BookTube. This is hosted by my friends Life with Patty and Daphne at My Mountain Home. You can go over and see what of these girls post today, and not just theirs. If you follow the hashtag, what everyone else posts on this one and all the others, you can come across some good books that way. And this one is Hidden Country Villages of California. Frances Colbredd. I got this at a thrift store, and I looked on Amazon and I did see it there. It's about $7, so I don't know whether you would, but maybe you would like to see a few of the pictures and maybe a little bit of my memories of some of these places. Here is a picture of Downieville. Downieville is up in the hills, I don't know, maybe 2 hours from me. We used to go there and camp in a campground a few miles this side of Downieville, and at that time we rode bikes and we would ride our bikes in the town from our campground. Josh, he's 36 now, was a baby, and he would ride on the back of the bicycle with Daddy. When we got there, we were tired people. Also, one year we went up a little further and got a cabin with our friends, Mike and Sandra Chipchase. They were the godparents of Josh, and that was before he was born. And we got a cabin, and we each had a room, and we shared the cooking and all, and it was a fun time. That was a little further up from Downieville. I'll just show you a couple of pictures here. Here's looking down from the valley there. This was a little further up from there, and this is near where we had some friends that ended up moving up this direction, and they lived up in the hill. Actually, their little girl I used to have in my daycare. I love to see the old churches up in the hills. Sierra City. Marvelous Nights. Yeah, up there it would be. I'm not sure if I've ever been here. Sutter Creek. It's up that direction. In the Mother Lode. The nicest town in the Mother Lode. Okay. The old churches. The Methodist. Oh, it was showing the new steeple. That's the old Swift House. Says it looks taller than 2 stories. It does. Now, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Mokaloom or something like that hill. I've never been there. Copyright 1977. Here's another community church. And then they call the village Moke Hill. It's tucked into the rolling hill country, marked by an occasional home, running fences, and horizons rimmed with trees. There it is. Here, the busiest block in town, or street in town. They had pharmacy, real estate, municipal, court, library, restaurant, and a nightclub. Really doesn't look too busy, does it? This was showing churches, it seems like. You know, Ferndale. Now this is over near the Eureka area, and I've been to this town a few times. It's so beautiful there. It says, where the ferns grew tall. They had some of the most beautiful places there. And let's see, it's close to the Eel River, and we've been by this, the Gingerbread Landmark. It was the town's first general hospital, but now it's remodeled for apartments. This is a Catholic church. A lot of fishing in that area. It's right near the ocean. It might be right on the ocean. I cannot quite remember that. But it's real close, I know. And here's the town. I remember going into one of their little hardware stores. It's a really fun little place to go. That is many years ago. This says Covelo. I don't think I've been there or that I know of. Here's the old Methodist church. It seems like whoever did this book found it very interesting to show the churches. Oh, here's the water tower and windmill. They never disappeared from Round Valley. There's Round Valley. Scotts Valley right here. I've heard of it. I don't think I've been there. It says Fort Jones, Etna, and Callahan. I knew some people named Callahan. And as in all of them, here's a church. We might name this one the Churches of California. Weaverville. I've been through Weaverville. This is way up there. If I recall, to get there, it's some pretty windy roads. Said no two buildings are alike. This is Greenville and Taylorville. Have you ever heard of any of these places? It's nestled in the remote Indian Valley. See how steep this roof is? That's to keep the snow from staying on there. It can slide off of there. You know, up in that country, they get a lot of snow. Here's a Methodist church. I always love pictures of barns. Did you guys? This is kind of interesting. The meeting of the mountains and the meadowland. This is Gateway to the High Sierras. Three Rivers and Kernville. I'm not sure I have been there either. I've been up to some of these places, and there it is. A little country, Northern California. Go and check and see what everybody else posts. You choose on this as far as books, a bookshelf, a cookbook, a magazine, all kinds. I have told of some novels I've read, and then just sometimes things like this. Hope your day is fabulous. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.